What's up, guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode here on FC24. We are now into the final episode of Season 2, essentially the final episode of the AC Milan career mode. We're only 2 seasons in, but if we win the Champions League today, as well as winning the Copa Italia, then we've kind of completed everything that we can do. I mean, we won the league last season. If we win both of these today, then, I mean, there's not much more we can do besides win them all again. Maybe go for the treble this time. Because unfortunately, we are not going to finish in this first place in the league. So we do have 2 league games left against Cremonese and Monza. We've got this Copa Italia game against Lazio. And then, of course, the biggest game of all, the Champions League final against Manchester City. But like I said, we don't have any chance of finishing in first. We're currently sitting 8 points behind Inter and 2 behind Roma. So we're down in 3rd place. But with 2 games remaining, we cannot make up that gap. We could finish in 2nd maybe, but we couldn't even finish in 4th, really, more than realistically, we couldn't finish in 4th, so we're either going to finish in 2nd or 3rd. Still a good season, and especially considering the fact that we made it to the end of the Copa Italia, the final game here against Lazio. We beat Inter, of course, in the semifinals. If you guys haven't caught the last few episodes, please be sure to go check those out. I apologize for the lack of uploads over the past couple of weeks. I was on vacation for a week, and then I actually ended up moving. You can see here that I'm in a new setup, or at least it looks like a new setup. So yeah, that was the reason why for the reason for the lack of uploads, but hopefully we're going to get back into it. Champions League finals here against Manchester City. We had not exactly the hardest route to get to the Champions League final. I mean, of course, in the group stage, we got 2nd place. Didn't end up getting 1st. Liverpool got that, but we did get into the round of 16. Where we faced off against Real Madrid. Obviously, probably one of the toughest teams to face in all of FC24. So we were able to get past them. But then after that, still a very good team. Obviously, Dortmund making it to the final in real life this year. But we got past them pretty easily, 5-1 in that 2nd game. And then, of course, past Leverkusen in the semifinals. Again, an insanely good team, but not a team known for their deep Champions League runs necessarily. But now we're going to face one of the toughest teams of all. I mean, right up there with Real Madrid is Manchester City. So that's going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. At this point in the season, this is what the squad is looking like in terms of goals and assists. I mean, obviously, Rafael Leao, best player on the team pretty much by far. But Santiago Jimenez is making a name for himself as well in this squad. We've got Elise, we've got Okafor, De Ketelaere, Reinders. Loftus-Cheek has been amazing, but unfortunately, he is injured currently. And then, of course, we've got all the other players as well that you guys know and love. So yeah, again, like I said, this could be potentially the final episode of this career mode. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more of this career mode. I mean, obviously, it'll kind of depend on what happens. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know how much you love this series. Please be sure to like the video, and please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and get into this episode. So the 2 league games, not going to matter too much, but we're not going to simulate them. We are going to play them just so we can have a little bit more content in the episode. So we'll play both those games, but we'll probably show minimal highlights. But then, of course, the Copa Italia and the Champions League final, we will show a lot of highlights from those. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of the episode. First game up is against Cremonese. They are currently sitting on 25 points, very, very, very far down there in the league. So what we're going to do for these 2 games in the league, since they don't really matter too much, we are going to get a lot of rotation in the side, as you can see here, playing a lot of different players, a lot of new faces into the starting 11. We just got news that we got Christian Pulisic back from injury. Rafael Leao down to Okafor. We're already through. Oh, De Ketelaere getting taken out in the box. Cremonese likely going to end up with a red card already early on in this game, which means it could get ugly quick. Let's see what the referee decides. Only a yellow card for that challenge. Sliding challenge, last man in the box. I feel like that's a red card every day, but we'll see. Yellow card only, but Rafael Leao has a chance to make it 1-0 after just a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and go with a shot into the top left corner. Keeper goes the wrong way, and it is 1-0 early on in this game. Okafor over here to Pobega. Pobega inside to Benacer, who is going to be in the middle of the box, but will fire it off the outside of the post. Cremonese's defense is pretty terrible, but unfortunately for us, we don't get a second there. Joel Hato with a bad pass, leading to a breakaway for Cremonese. They're going to get a shot away. Not a bad effort, but Guillaume Reses doesn't even have to make a save in goal. 26 minutes gone. I mean, I thought this was going to be a little bit easier so far. But so far, I mean, Cremonese has done well. Correcte inside to Carranza. Another good shot by Cremonese, but just wide this time yet again. I mean, to be fair, I think they've been a little bit better than us, maybe overall, but obviously the one mistake for them at the very beginning of the game has cost them greatly. We're moving forward here nicely already. Elise to Okafor. Okafor to Rafael Leao. Took a lot of time to get to that ball, and unfortunately is not able to get around the defender. Elise breaking down the wing, finding a pass out here to Cagliari. Okafor going to find a pass to Rafael Leao. That's too easy. 2-0 after 56 minutes. We finally get another goal to give us a little bit more of a comfortable lead here in this game, and it's Rafael Leao with a brace. Rafael Leao down to Cagliari. Cagliari, great pass through to Okafor, and Okafor will sweat it across goal to Elise. That's 3-0. That's 65 minutes gone, and that's likely a win for AC Milan here today against Cremonese. Makers with a good tackle in midfield. Not really sure what the defender's doing. He's just going to keep running forward. And a very, very weak shot. But nonetheless, goes in the back of the net. Gives us a 4-0 lead, 84 minutes gone. Again, we've officially won this game, but we won it a long time ago. And we do end up winning that game 4-0. Rafael Leao, of course, with the brace. But we're going to move quickly on to the Lazio game. Looks like we've got some youth players unsettled, but we're going to move on to this Lazio game. We're going to get the squad fixed up and we'll get into it. This will be Lazio's lineup for our game against them here in the Cup final. A pretty solid team, but a team that I think we should be beating. And then we're going to go with pretty much the best 11 we can put out. We are going to have some decent players on the bench as well to bring in at some point in the game if we need to, but hopefully we don't have to bring them in too early because I would prefer our players to perform well just right off the bat. So let's see how well we do. Cagliari early on, keeping a high press on them, ending up with it yet again back to him, finding Jimenez. Lots of players around him. Jimenez sticks with it well. We'll look inside for Reinders. Good shot right at the keeper, and he will make the save and collect. Oh, Lazio pushing forward so well here, breaking away. Tomori going in for the challenge to get the ball deflected away for a corner. We did go in for a sliding challenge with Buongiorno. Absolutely took out one of their players. Just not a great challenge at all. And he will end up with the yellow card, so no surprise there. But they will have this corner. It looks like they're going to take it short. Kramaric. Reinders just easily dispossessing him. Not sure what that was. Now we're trying to get on the break here. Elise is going to wait for this run from Cagliari. Can we get it to Jimenez in time? It looks like we do actually get it to him in time, but the keeper does make a fantastic save to give us a corner here. We're going to go for the top of the box here for Reinders. Heavy touch. Find Elise. Nowhere really to go. We end up with it. Leao trying to get it back across goal to Elise, but they clear it out. Say inside to Reinders. We get this one to Benacer, who has room to move forward. Cagliari, Jimenez. Jimenez with another great shot and another fantastic save from their keeper. Away with a good pass inside to Isaacson. Buongiorno's there. Don't want to give up a foul at all with, especially Buongiorno, but with anybody since he's on that yellow card. But we do well. Now we're breaking forward yet again. Calabria. We can look towards the back post for Rafael Leao. I think it was a handball, honestly. Castellanos pushing forward. Good pass to Zaccagni. Good save by Diogo Costa. They look back inside. Tomori is there. And we'll get it out to Rafael Leao. We are lucky that they do not score there, but going in half 0-0, I mean, it's not the worst result as of right now. I think we've been the better side overall, but not by much. As you can see, a little bit more possession, one more shot. Nothing really separating us at the break. Good pass inside. Isaacson inside to Castellanos. Costa has to make another save here at the beginning of the first, or not the first half, obviously, second half. 0-0, 49 minutes gone. We need to make sure to get this corner cleared away. Elise is going to get there first, but only headed out to Zaccagni. They're going to push forward again. Isaacson just moseying forward, and I think that's going to go off of him for a goal kick. A little bit of possession here for Lazio. We're trying to get the ball off of them, but we just can't. They look inside for Kramaric. Holds up play nicely yet again. Cataldi now with it. Going for the shot. Tomori gets in the way of that one. But they end up with it yet again, and Tomori blocks yet another one. Looks like it was a handball on them momentarily, but we are away. In 65 minutes gone, we will get one sub on as of right now. Pobega on for Cagliari. Cagliari just, I don't really feel like he's done much for us today in this game. So we are going to get Pobega on, who we know has been clutch for us in the past. Reinders breaking forward. Can't find that pass to Teo Hernandez. Had to be the simplest pass we could make. But Connor Bradley intercepts, finds a pass forward to Isaacson. Again, got to be careful with Buongiorno on that yellow card. Bradley going for the cross. Not going to find anyone just yet, and they do keep it in. Going to go for another cross, and Tomori will get that one away. Elise, oh, what a beautiful ball. Down here to Calabria. Unfortunately, not a lot of players up here with us. We're going to stick with it. Elise is going to get tackled, but it looks like we are going to get a free kick here in a very dangerous area. Who do we want to take this free kick? Benacer, I guess, is our best option. We just need it to get just barely up over this wall. Just slight power. Try to time it. It goes right into the wall, of course. That's it now, pushing forward yet again. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness, man. That is the way that they're going to score. Oh, that is very depressing. Okay, well, yeah, we'll take a replay. Look at this replay real quick. Gaia with the cross in. Castellanos heads it right to Costa, who saves, but Capoue is there to just tap it in. Doesn't even know much about it. Doesn't even really go for a shot. He kind of just passes it into the goal. And unfortunately, Costa not able to do enough there. We only have 6 minutes left to find a goal. Elia with it on this wing. We get it to Jimenez, but there's nowhere really to go just yet. But we are going to find Elise, and there's space that opened up for some reason in the middle of the field. Elise keeps moving forward. We couldn't quite get it to anyone. Tamori now with it. Tamori gonna look for a cross inside. Leao up for it and heads it right at the keeper. And the referee is going to blow the whistle. That is a 1-0 defeat here in the Copa Italia. We cannot win the double, or a double at least. And Lazio are going to be winners of the Copa Italia here. Thanks to that Capoue goal in the 84th minute. This is sadness solidified right here for AC Milan. Tough season for us as far as the league and as far as Italy is concerned. We do get some news that Loftus-Cheek is available after that game, but I don't know if it's really going to matter. We got this game left against Monza and then the Champions League final in a week, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to play in the Champions League final. It'd be cool if he did. We do find a gem of a player here from this youth scout report, so we'll go ahead and get him into the club. I don't really think none of those players look that great. Maybe this one, but we're going to go ahead and skip past this for now, and then we will go ahead and get into this game against Monza. It is the final match day of the season. We are going to start a player that has not played for us maybe at all this season. I honestly can't remember. He might have played a couple games. We're going to start Olivier Giroud, his final send-off. He has 26 pace now in his old age of 38, so, you know, he's not looking great, but we're going to play, again, a heavily rotated side. We'll probably start mostly just everyone else besides the starting 11, so we'll get into this game. I'll show a few highlights here and there, but let's go ahead and get to it. This is the 11 we're going to go with, fully rotated side, but it does look like Loftus-Cheek is actually ready to go. He can actually play in this game, so we're going to have him on the bench, see if he can get some game time later on maybe. But we've also got some youngsters, some youth academy players here on the bench as well that we'll try to get in at some point to kind of see how the game's going. But let's go ahead and get in this final game against Monza. Officially still in third place, but we could get second. You know, we'll see what happens. Roma, I don't think they're going to end up losing, but, you know, we'll see. But let's go ahead and get to it. This is going to be Monza's lineup for our final game of the season. And then, of course, you guys saw our lineup, so we will get into this one. And then we're going to be into that Champions League final game against Manchester City. Potentially the final game of the episode. Not the final game of the episode, final game of the series. I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments down below. We're here early on looking for Olivier Giroud. It's what he's been really good at for his entire career, but unfortunately can't score that one. Oh yeah, great passing from the boys. And Giroud is going to finish that one off. 8 minutes into the game, we get a 1-goal lead from Olivier Giroud in his final game for the club. Vucic. Playing a little 1-2 with Olivier Giroud. Looks back inside for Pobega. Tried to take an extra touch to get a good angle, but unfortunately saved by the keeper. We're going to have a corner here again looking for Olivier Giroud. He's up for that one and could have scored and should have scored. A great pass to Salamakers. Inside to Ketelaere. Oh, heavy second touch, but a 2-goal lead after 29 minutes for AC Milan. Free kick here in an interesting area. We've got Pobega on it. We're going to be looking for Giroud. He's probably our best aerial threat in the box currently. Hoping that's enough. It actually looks like it is. Oh, and the keeper is not even aware of what just happened probably, but off the crossbar and then off of the keeper's hand. Monza pushing forward. Good shot and good save by Restes here at the beginning of the second half. And before this corner here in the 73rd minute, we will go ahead and do a 5-man sub to get on those 3 youngsters, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Okafor. He's going to be coming on for Olivier Giroud, who will be exiting for the final time for AC Milan. I don't think he's going to get in the team for the Champions League final game, unfortunately for him. So thank you to Olivier Giroud for all his hard work over the years. Kalulu nearly getting a goal right there. Marciano looking back post. Loftus-Cheek is there, nearly going to get a goal on his return. 89 minutes gone. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper does make the save there. Fontaine's going to be here to swing this one in. Looking for Loftus-Cheek yet again. Unfortunately, he stumbles on the way in. They're going to clear that one out. We'll probably just get this one back to the keeper, and we'll run out the time. We are going to get 3 points in this game here against Monza with a 2-0 win. We get $95 million for our tournament prize money here in the Serie A, which is a lot of money, potentially not needed if we don't do this again for another season. But we will go ahead and show you where we ended up in the Serie A. We did finish in second place. Roma ended up losing their final game of the season. They actually played Napoli, so they lost 4-1. Tough for them, but great for us to finish in second place, get a little bit more money in our pockets. We had the best goal difference in the league. Most goals scored, least goals allowed, I believe, as well. So it's really tough that we didn't win the league, because that would have been a very good achievement, but unfortunately for us, Inter Milan were just a little bit better. All right, let's do it. Let's face Manchester City, the team that is just, I mean, they are so good. Look at this team. They've added Antonio Rudiger. They added Modric. I mean, Modric is obviously very old, but they've added Hakimi as well. Let's go ahead and look at the team stats, see who their best goal scorer was. I'm sure it was Haaland, but Foden's up there, Silva's up there, Grealish, Luka Modric has been incredible for them. They also have Bakayoko. I mean, it's just incredible, the team that they've been able to build. This will be the team that they're going to go with. I will go ahead and fix the left back situation because Hartman is not the guy that they usually play. They have Nuno Mendes to play there. So I'll go ahead and put him in that left back position because that would just make sense. He's not injured or anything like that. So we'll make that change. But then this is our lineup. We're going to go with the best lineup we can put out. I'm torn between De Ketelaere and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And obviously you can tell that I forgot to put on a training plan that would, keep our sharpness up. So that's going to be unfortunate. But yeah, I can't decide between De Ketelaere and Loftus-Cheek. I think I'm going to go with De Ketelaere just because he's been playing for the last couple months, but I don't know. It's tough. But I'm going to stick with this lineup. If we need to switch him, we can. Let's go ahead and get into this game. Well, I found the reason why Nuno Mendes wasn't in the game was because he had a red card, so he actually can't play in this game. I did switch Hartman out for Gavardio, who, of course, has played left back for Manchester City a lot in real life this season, so I feel like it's a fair switch. Trying to keep a press on them early on, and it's working out well. De Ketelaere sending that one up to Jimenez. Not exactly the greatest idea there at all, but we're going to end up with it. De Ketelaere now to Calabria. Again, not a great pass. Not really sure what's happening there. And then Rodri goes straight through Elise to get to that ball. And it will be a free kick for us here. De Ketelaere on it. I guess his attributes are better. No, they're not. Benacer's is definitely better. I don't even really trust myself to go with this one, though. We're going to pass this one off to Reinders. Try to find a way through, but there's like their entire team back, so not really sure if that was a great idea. Rafael now back to De Ketelaere. Elise. Rudiger. Rudiger is so good in this game. Another free kick for us here, though. Benacer going to be taking this one. We're going to try to send this one towards the back post this time. See if we can't find someone in the box. Fortunately, Haaland gets to it before Jimenez does. And now they could be on a break here. Foden pushing forward. Doesn't have a lot of options, but does find De Bruyne, who gets it back to Foden. Who's now looking for Haaland, who is so fast. Buongiorno does well for a moment, but now Foden ends up with it yet again. Haaland now with it. Just don't want him to shoot. Bernardo Silva finds De Bruyne, and Costa makes the save. They'll take this corner short to Bernardo Silva. Bruyne finds Foden. Foden nearly finds a way through, but what is that pass? I gotta have both my hands on the controller. Just, I don't know what that was at all. And this is what FC will do to you. This is what EA will do to you. I mean, I've, been playing the game poorly, but I feel like that was already kind of a scripted moment there, maybe. Foden getting past our defenders yet again. And luckily, we're in the way yet again. Jimenez with an insane pass to Rafael Leao. De Ketelaere, get it off, please. Reinders gets the shot away, and Ederson makes the save. Rafael Leao swinging in the corner. Tamori is up for it, and Ederson makes another save. Pretty good game so far that we have here in the Champions League final. 32 minutes gone. Neither team able to break the deadlock. We're looking for... Oh, yes, sir. We're looking for the lead off of this corner. And we will take it. 1-0. Charles De Ketelaere. 1-0 after 33 minutes. The ball just found him right in the middle of the box off of the header from... I couldn't really tell if Jimenez got to it or if City player got to it. Still couldn't tell from that replay, but the Cagliari will fire it past Ederson, and we'll gladly take this lead. We can take, I mean, we need the goals as much as possible because I have a feeling that City are going to score at some point in this game. Odin getting that pass to Modric. We do foul him in the process. Ref plays advantage. De Bruyne now with it. Don't know if he's got really anywhere to go. Does pass it back to Rodri. We just keep passing it around. De Bruyne now finding Haaland. Elise trying to get in on defense. Haaland just stood there and is dispossessed. Not really sure why he did that. We could try to get on a break here. Jimenez sends that to Elise, who is tracking it, and will get to it, but then the cross is not great. And that will be the end of the first half. So 1-0 lead at half is, I mean, we will gladly take that. Again, like I said, I feel like City are going to end up scoring at some point. 4 shots for each team so far. I'd say they've been the better team overall, but we're the ones with the lead, so we just got to find a way to keep it. Calabria looks down for De Ketelaere inside to Elise. Elise to Jimenez. And Jimenez will get a shot away, but Ederson makes the save. 55 minutes gone. We started off this second half very well. They're going to be replacing Modric with, is that Jack Grealish coming into midfield? It's an interesting substitution. Not really sure what they're looking for there. We're looking for a goal again off of a corner. Not going to find it there. Rafael Leao is going to end up with it yet again. It's going to go out for a throw-in, so 57 minutes gone. Odin pushing forward, skipping around the defenders. Calabria now in the way, though. Odin does get around him. Haaland, able to get a shot away, and Costa with an insane save. 70 minutes gone. Haaland pushing forward. He's got someone in the middle of the box. Not going to be able to find him, though. Theo Hernandez, heavy touch, but does find Rafael Leao. They're pressing us so high right now. But luckily for us, we've got a player like Rafael Leao who can sprint down the sideline. We're going to look to turn inside now. We're going to find Benacer. There's loads of space. He's going to find Jimenez, who is being hounded by the defenders. What a cross from Jimenez to the back post and finds Benacer just standing there. The defender jumps too early, and we're able to take the 2-goal lead. And I mean, what a cross this was. Jimenez, I mean, from that angle, I didn't think he was going to find anybody. But Rudiger jumps, not able to get to it. And Benacer, not exactly a tall player, finds himself on the end of a header at the back post. And Ederson is unable to do anything about that. 2-0 lead with 10 minutes remaining. We've turned on the team press, and it's causing them to make some mistakes. Reinders to Rafael Leao to De Ketelaere. We're going to go for the shot. Ederson will make the save. We're going to get a 4-man sub on here after 88 minutes now, but we're in the driver's seat. I mean, even if we give up a goal, we're still in the lead. We're going to get on Okafor for Jimenez. We're going to get on Pulisic for Elise. Pobega came on for someone as well. Buongiorno, I'm not really sure what that touch was. That could put us in a dangerous position for a counterattack. But honestly, City don't even look like they're trying to push forward. Gvardiol is running backwards. And, you know, I think we're going to win as of right now. I'm going to go ahead and say it. You know, I don't like to jinx myself. But that is a 2-0 win in the Champions League final for AC Milan here against Manchester City. And those look like City fans cheering. And I don't know why they're doing that. EA is just broken in so many ways. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to be excited for our team and for our win. Oh, what a game that was. Again, playing against a terrifying team in Manchester City. They're more terrifying to me than Real Madrid is in a lot of ways. But nonetheless, we are going to be Champions League final winners here with AC Milan. We have won the Champions League final, boys. I mean, I just don't even know how that's possible with this team. I mean, they're pretty good, but they're not, you know, maybe not that good. Like, you know, we've got Rafael Leao, got Benacer, Tomori's good enough, Costa's good enough, but I mean, overall, most of our team is like 85 and below. So the fact that we've been able to pull this off, it's been quite the run. A Cinderella story, if you will. Somehow the team morale is still only just content. You know, I don't know. Making it to the final of the Copa Italia, getting second place in the league, and then winning the Champions League is quite the achievement for a team, just in general. And somehow our team morale is still just content. But you know what? It doesn't matter.
That'll
We've
be all, thank
completed
you.
our goal of this season of winning the Champions League. We won the league last year, won the Champions League this year. Unfortunately, didn't win the Copa Italia, which would have been nice. But what are we talking about? $20 million for winning the Champions League final. I think we've done it. I think we've done all we can in this AC Milan career mode. I think we should go ahead and start with something new. I mean, I guess if you guys want us to stick with AC Milan, we can try to win the treble next year, and that can be our goal. But obviously, if we go a full season and then we don't end up doing that, it just kind of feels like a waste. So I think this is probably where we should leave it. But again, I'll let you guys decide what we should do. Second place in the Serie A, tough. Second place in the Copa Italia, essentially, tough. Nobody can take this away from us. Champions League final, win against Manchester City. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the squad hub for the final time to show you guys just how good this team was. I mean, especially these boys up at the top. Rafael Leao, 40 goal contributions. Santiago Jimenez, 39 goal contributions, almost there. In the Champions League, he had 3 goals and 10 assists. And then in Serie A, 18 and 6. I mean, that's incredible. Rafael Leao, probably going to be player of the season in the Serie A. He might not be, but he should be up there in the conversation at least. And then Loftus-Cheek, a player that's been criminally underrated in his career, is a Champions League winner. A fantastic season from the boys. We'll go ahead and just scroll down completely, see where everybody ended up. Again, Christian Pulisic, I was not a fan of. Did not enjoy using him in this career mode. But maybe we weren't using him correctly. Maybe in a different team, he'd feel a little bit better. But especially if he started on that left wing side instead of Rafael Leao, he might have done a little bit better. But it is what it is. Diogo Costa, fantastic. Fantastic signing. I liked him a lot more than I did Mike Maignan as well. And in these 2 seasons, 118 games played, 76 wins, 22 draws, 20 losses, 250 goals scored in just 118 games, so over 2 per game, and then 130 allowed, over 1 a game. So not great, but we'll look at the player stats for the Serie A final standings. Parejo from Roma. We had Leao up there. We had Jimenez up there. As far as assists goes, Loftus-Cheek was level with Zaluski of Roma, but did end up winning that. And then, of course, clean sheets, Costa up there as well. Valles from Roma. Roma had a great season. We'll go ahead and check out the Champions League. Clean sheets, Costa with 4, the most. And then assists, I mean, Jimenez blew everyone out of the water. And then as far as top scorers, we didn't really have anyone up there. Most of our scoring was done by just a lot of players, but our only player in the top 25 was Charles de Ketelaere. So he had a fantastic run in our Champions League campaign. And so, yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it. I think that's going to do it for the AC Milan career mode. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you want me to do another season, I'm more than willing to. But, you know, if you're at this point in the episode, you guys are the opinions that really matter. So let me know what you want me to do. If we move on to a new career mode, I'm thinking maybe a championship team, or maybe, you know, switching it up, maybe doing another English team. I don't really know. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide. So please be sure to leave your comments for that. If you're at this point in the video, please be sure to like the video. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Check out all the other AC Milan videos that we've posted. Check out all the Brighton career mode, all the Barcelona career mode. Anything helps, and be sure to be on the lookout for the new career mode coming up very soon. So I want to thank you guys for watching. This is it. AC Milan career mode. Champions League Final 1 here in this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.